Hello, everyone. My name is Xander Budnick. You might remember me from the channel Xander Budnick. Anyways, here on my second channel, I figured we'd do something a little different. I got this idea actually to do some reaction type content from a German YouTuber by the name of Fritz Minicke. He is a big name in the outdoor scene over there in Europe. He's a survivalist, outdoorsman. He's the host and the creator of Seven versus Wild, a pretty big series over there. Anyways, he has his second channel, which is called Fritz Live, and he's done a number of reaction video. Well, the entire channel is reaction videos, and I discovered him because he did a few reaction videos on me, and I watched them all, and I thought they were really cool and really interesting, and it kind of gave me the idea of, hey, why not do some reaction videos of my own? So I figured, let's do it. Let's start our own reaction type channel. We're going to do things over here on the second channel, Xander Budnick 2. So this will be part of the content that we're going to be filming over here. In any case, as opposed to reacting to other people, I figured, well, we're going to be doing that, but why not start somewhere simple? Why not start off with some of my older content to just kind of get into the groove of things a little bit? So I figured, why not go back in time for a little bit of a journey back to the old days when I first started out here on YouTube 14 years ago. Oopsies. Posting my very first video on YouTube on the Missinaibi River 14 years ago. That's 2008. If you guys don't know what the Missinaibi River is, it's one of the longest continuous rivers here in the province of Ontario. Wikipedia says it's 755 kilometers long. It starts down here in Missinaibi Lake, which is just, oh, there it is, Missinaibi Lake, which is just off the east coast of Lake Superior. And the river travels all the way up here to James Bay. And while we did this river, we did a section of the river. We didn't do the entire river. We actually started here in Matisse. So Missinaibi Lake takes this river all the way up through Matisse here, and then continues, meets up with the Moose River, and then channels out into James Bay. So we took this river from Matisse, where are you, right here, all the way up to Missinaibi. And the cool thing about this river is that to get to Missinaibi, there are no roads. Well, there's actually a winter ice road that's only open for 2 months of the year, but other than that, there's a train, and then there's the river. That's the only way you can get it, or by plane, of course. So it's a pretty remote place, and when I was 18 years old, this is one of the first big trips that I had ever done, and it had actually remained the largest trip that I had done, largest canoe trip that I had ever done, up until only about 2 years ago. So pretty wild stuff. In any case, it's a pretty old video, 14 years ago. Let's get into it. Oopsies. There we go. Oh yeah, we have the music is copywritten, so it's Coldplay. We're just gonna get rid of that. I'll sing it to you. Nope, we're not gonna sing it. Okay, I love all the old school glitchy vibes of this. Drinking the whiskey. I probably posted this before YouTube copyright was a thing. Who knows? We might still get copywritten, but copy strike. But
it's
whatever.
Wednesday, August 13th, 2008. I'm Xander Budnick. We just left Carlisle on our trip to Métis to go on the... What river is it? Missinaibi River. Here we go. It's Max and Budnick. Got Justin Partridge. And over here is Justin Doctor. He's our driver.
So this trip was between my brother, Max, myself, and our two friends, Justin Partridge and Justin Doctor, which was just said there.
Missinaibi River. 6:30 to 6:30.
Okay, look at this guy. All right, so I was 18 here, and we all decided to grow out our beards for this trip, and I grew my beard for probably 2 months before, but at this time, it only grew across my chin, so I had like this Abraham Lincoln style thing going. Yeah. pretty cool. Oh my god! And then after this trip, I remember shaving it when I went to go like see some friends afterwards. I shaved it. It was this chin strap of untanned skin underneath. It was awful.
12 hours later, right, boys?
It was a 12-hour drive to get there to Matisse.
Canoe's all packed. One thing left to do.
Sacrifice.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big shot. Oh.
Back when I used to drink. 3 years sober now.
Sweet nectar.
Sweet
Alright,
life.
Pray for let's do this.
I love the rental stuff, the rental equipment. Oh yeah, so my brother, he's in the back there, and Justin Partridge, they both took a whitewater course, I believe, or they at least, I don't even know if they took a whitewater course. They learned a little bit about whitewater. Maybe they just read a book. But me and Justin Doctor, we knew nothing of whitewater. We had no whitewater experience.
First campsite of the trip, Kettle Falls. We have like 297 kilometers to go, so we're like 28 kilometers into the trip, so we still got quite a ways. That's Kettle Falls. The moon.
So much mashed potato.
Yeah, we just, that's,
Hey, what you guys doing?
Eating. What?
it's pretty classic when you go camping, and if you haven't been for a while, you just like overcook the amount of food that you need, especially when you have these like pretty cheap packages of food that you'd buy from the store, like the Hamburger Helper and whatever. You just like, oh yeah, I'm so hungry, and you just make a massive amount, and then you just have leftovers for a day or two. Classic. Okay, I remember this. I was actually in the rear here. I was the one in the back of this boat. And like I said before, I had no whitewater experience. And being a young 18-year-old, I thought that I knew what I was doing. And I felt confident that I could paddle this. So I took the stern. And right here, I'm like, I read this correctly. You know, this is a hole here. You want to avoid that. So I came up this V. But then I kind of just didn't really know what I was doing. And while I should be coming, you know, through this clear path here, I went straight into this hole, which luckily did not contain rocks. Or at least we didn't hit the rocks.
Day 2, we're at Thunder House Falls tonight. We did about 30 kilometers on the river. Hit some C1s, some C2s. Me and Max took a spill on the last set of C2s and got all our shit wet, but we had dry bags, so it was a really big deal.
I don't remember spilling there. I don't remember us spilling. Interesting.
Yeah, so we're here now, Thunder House Falls. Huh? Hey Justin, what are you doing?
Oh, just cooking up some pasta, man.
I love pasta.
So hungry.
Whoa! Pasta? Whoa!
Oh yeah, I remember this portage. This was like a 2-kilometer long mandatory portage. Maybe it was even longer, but we threw bags on our back and then we doubled up on the canoes and we just did it in one trip, which was actually kind of wild
It's a muddy day.
to have, yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. So my camera was actually broken for this trip. The back LCD screen was cracked and I got no visuals. I didn't know if I was no, I did know. So I couldn't see what I was recording, but I knew that I was recording because when I went to playback, I could hear that I had recorded something. So yeah, kind of jank.
We just finished the 2.5 kilometer portage, the last one of the trip. Let's go fishing.
believe it or not, this is one of the first experiences I've ever had, like seriously fishing. I'm just fishing at the base of this set of rapids. And both Justin Doctor and Justin Partridge, they both were good fishermen, and they pulled up some bass. And yeah, like just being able to gut them up and eat them right there, that was pretty cool. It's funny. He thought I was taking a photo.
This is Andrew's fish.
I mean, that's like a good way of putting out a fish, I guess.
Very nice shoreline. That's beautiful. It's very nice. See all the different types of trees? Yeah, it's beautiful. Great. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh man.
Day 3. It's about 8 o'clock. We've been paddling all day. Did a few portages. At least we're done the portages now, so that's good. The bugs are out, and yeah, we couldn't find any campsites, so we ended up sleeping in this riverbed. And if you can see where we're setting up our tent, the river goes to both sides when it rains, and it just happened to rain this morning, so hopefully we get good luck.
That's so funny. So it's like, when you're that young, like nowadays, I would never hesitate to camp there. You know, if rain was a little bit on the forecast, I'd be like, all right, you know, it's fine. It's not gonna have a flash flood, and it's not gonna be like Utah where it's like a slot canyon or just absolutely flash flooded out. But you know, being young and only having had like small adventures under my belt, that was like, you know, what if, you know, everything was like a lot more frightening at that age. And you know, the outdoors were definitely scary, and with time, you know, you kind of get over those things. And so it's good to be cautious, of course, but yeah, definitely playing some of this stuff up. But like, though I definitely believed it at the time too. You can see it in my face. Yeah, that's funny. Oh yeah, I remember this. Just fishing. Yeah, these memories definitely set a precedent for you know, me having desire to fish later in life.
So it's raining, and it's lunchtime, and we're in our shelter.
Yeah, shelter. Yeah, I'm gonna go get a fishing rod.
Oh, don't go out there! Ah!
Nutella! Oh my god, I remember salami, Nutella, and peanut butter on bread. That was our go-to dinner food. Or not dinner food, rather lunch food.
Sailing, baby. Sailing. It's our first attempt at sailing on the Missinaibi. Oh.
There's rocks right there. Not like we're going very fast at all, though.
We're doing some C1s. I see
Look at the chaotic, janky footage. My god.
This is all Partridge can see.
If you've never been pushed by the wind while in a canoe, it's such a glorious feeling. Say you're paddling all day, and then you get a tailwind, and it's just so liberating having wind at your back. And then if you put up a sail on top of that and have that, like, you know, the power being blown into, you know, like a sheet that pushes you in the direction you want to go. Such a wonderful feeling. I could see why sailing would be addicting and very pleasurable. I know just the small experience that I've had on this trip and in others, it's enough to make you want more. But this was our first attempt here on the river, and it was. You can tell how excited we were.
We don't actually know what
More to come.
Great. Look at that. We're moving, eh? So fast. Little mountain flowers right there. Grab my foot.
That's Justin Doctor.
We were just cooking it. We are cooking.
Day 4, we did about 45K today. We stumbled across this campsite. It's pretty sweet.
45 kilometers is a lot. Like a good day of lake paddling is like 25, 30. You know, I usually do less because I film. But 45 kilometers is a lot. So, you know, having wind at your back and a river that's flowing in the direction you're going can make good pace.
Day 4, we did about.
Sorry.
Day 4, we did about 45K today. We stumbled across this campsite. It's pretty sweet. Shut up! Day 4, we did about 45K. Day 4, we had an alright day. A little bit of rain.
Alright.
Yeah, it was alright. It was an awesome day. No, weather-wise. Weather-wise, it was an alright day. Man, it poured for a sec, and we had to hide under some canoes, and now it's thundering out like crazy. I'm just hoping it doesn't hit us, but it's about to rain over here, so we're gonna get into our tent now. This lightning is ridiculous. And it's literally just hit us. We are in the storm now. Doctor. Good timing.
Perfect timing.
I've been like pooping in the rain. Day 5. We lost our canoes. Wait, we lost our canoes together. I spelled canoes wrong. Canoes together and built a sail. We named it Marjorie after our grandma. Look at that! Oh my god. So we actually didn't name it Marjorie after our grandma. We did that. We said that in the edit. We named it Tidebringer. Because that was kind of the funny name of the moment, but my grandma gave us a little bit of money for this trip, and we just wanted to appreciate her when we showed her this video. So we kind of changed the name up a little bit. It was originally Tidebringer, but yeah, these guys, I can't say I helped much, but these guys, they made this wonderful sail, and they lashed our canoes together. It was pretty cool. Wait, what? Did you just say the Time Bandit? He just said we name you the Time Bandit.
It's too much whiskey.
No, never.
Oh, that's good.
One for the river.
So it wasn't the Tidebringer, it was Time Bandit. Oh my god. Look at my brother here. The dude is like majestic. He's like, I think he's only like 19 years old, and he's like 19 years old, and he's like a man grown. I'm just like, me and Max are only about a year's difference, but like that dude just like grew so quickly when he hit puberty. I was like a little bit slower. So this guy was like, he looks like he's like 10 years older than me. Look at him, majestic. And then there's me. Yeah, good stuff. All right, well, let's watch part 2.
Day 5. We're officially halfway. We're at the 160 marker. So, yeah, exactly halfway. Yeah, we rigged the sail over there. I don't know if you can see it, but we had headwinds all day, so we didn't get to use it. Kind of sucked because we were attached to each other. Yeah, we're on some shitty little island. Sun hasn't come out all day.
Yeah, everything sucks, and it's just like, it was such a garbage day, and it was just come on, man. Look at this. What the heck?
Probably the hardest day, but whatever. Things will look up for us.
Yeah, so we built that sail, and then we just got stuck in headwinds, couldn't use them. It was tough. It is tough. Oh yeah.
Sailing on the Missinaibi. Yeah, baby. We just hit some C2 rapids, the Deception Rapids, with our sail. We didn't even scout it, and
Oh yeah.
Flying through there.
yeah, we just destroyed it. We had it.
Oh yeah.
We had a
Look at the rocks in the background. Okay, yeah, that's so funny.
tailwind, and we just like.
We never didn't scout it. We would have flipped otherwise. We went right through. We probably flipped if.
They call it Deception Rapids for a reason.
Okay, so this is one of those remember for the rest of your life types of moments. We were in the sail all day. We're ripping up this river in full mast. We're hitting C1s, no problem. These are just like easy rapids, blasting through them. And then as a few hours went by, we decided to check the map. We're like, what's coming up? Oh, Deception Rapids. It's class 2. We're like, we look ahead. Didn't look so bad. There's some waves and stuff, but it just looked easy. And we're really confident at this point because we were just ripping all day. So we just kind of blew right into it as the sail was at full mast and we had the wind at our back, and we just blew right into these small waves, which gradually became bigger waves, which became bigger and bigger waves, until these waves started coming slightly over the bow, and then they were splashing us and getting us wet, and all of a sudden we're in this big set of rapids. We look slightly ahead. We're like fully committed at this point. Wind's at our back, sails at full mast, and we're just being pushed down this rapid. We look ahead, and we'll use this as the rock. We're linked together and we're coming for this rock. I'm sitting here in the bow. We just like about to smoke this rock, and actually, well, the water was surging over it. We're about to hit this rock and surge over, and we probably would have spilled if we came over that way. But luckily, we kind of just whoosh, right down the V channel, just barely making it. The guys in the back must have hauled us around. I had no purchase on my paddle or in the water. I was like hanging up 3 feet in the air, and we just slinked right out of there. And yeah, if we weren't together, we probably would have if we weren't linked together, we probably would have been in a bad condition. Yeah, don't just blast into C2, especially when you have a sail going. That was a real funny moment, and one that I'll probably remember for the rest of my life.
Oh, oh man, that was
Language.
A little bit of water. It's alright, it's still together. It's still together, it doesn't matter.
She held.
She held, she just turned you mess up.
Oh yeah? Beautiful.
Is that good or? Yeah, right. You're gonna have to tie like so hard.
Yeah, that's a badass.
You look good to us?
And we're moving. Day 6. We had a nice tailwind today, so we did about 60K in the rig. It was pretty sweet. We're at this campsite now. There's no campsite anywhere, so we just picked a random spot. I don't know if you can see, but it's just like nothing. We're on some rocks, and grass is back there where our tents are.
There's like rocks over here, there's grass over here, there's some water, and yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, we're about 100 kilometers from Missinaibi, so made some good miles today. All right.
I look like a Neanderthal.
Hey.
Jesus. Yikes.
Sailing away.
Yep. Yeah, this was chill. This was chill. Yeah, that's fine.
Day 7. We did like 80 kilometers. No, how many? Like 70?
70, I think.
70 kilometers a day. We're on the
Like I said before, I mean, 30 days is a good day on a lake. 70 is crazy.
Moose River now, so this is our first.
Maybe not for river travel, but yeah, 70 kilometers is a far distance to travel in a day.
On the Moose River.
It's shallow.
It's shallow.
Really shallow.
Okay, so we started here. Where are we? We started here in Matisse, took the Missinaibi River up, and we just met up here with the Moose River, and then we just have, or we're somewhere up on the Moose River here, and then we have this final stretch to get to Missinaibi.
No, it's not. It's deep.
It's pretty shallow in some spots.
In some spots, it's shallow.
And then we saw a road crew today on a bridge.
Oh yeah,
We're
we
working on
went underneath the Polar Bear Express bridge. Yeah.
And we sailed for like 6 hours.
Yeah, for like 6 hours we said. Why don't you do all the video?
We're so lazy.
Yeah, we did nothing all day, and yeah, it's our first night on the Moose River, and it'll be the last because we're only like 45K away from home, or from Missinaibi, right?
And then the train ride back to Cochrane for 4 hours.
Justin was a better narrator than I was.
Just be quiet. Just go.
Good old silhouette shots. Here comes the old.
322 kilometers. Yeah, we're finally gonna see it. This is all we've been waiting for. Cheers.
We're gonna mute that. Yeah, but look at all that froth. 322 kilometers. That's a big trip done in 8 days. Yeah, that's really one to remember. That's like my first time doing like a real wilderness canoe trip. I did Algonquin trips before and things like that when I was growing up, but like never anything more than just a few nights. Anyways, that's Missinaibi 2008, where this channel started. Obviously, there was a big break between doing this trip and where I'm at now, but this really kind of set the precedent to the type of content I create now. And this is one trip that I'll never, ever forget. And it's one that I want to do again in the future. Anyways, I hope you guys like this kind of format. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know if you guys have any videos you want me to watch. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys soon.